midterm exams are coming up for high school students.
And Radnor High School holds a very successful health fair. Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of News Center 11. I'm Allie Wolfson.
And I'm Shobha Narayanan. We have all those stories and more later on the show, but topping the Radnor Beat this week, Radnor High School is happy to announce that we have 2 new staff appointments. Jonathan Perzuzzo is the new math teacher who began with us the day prior to break. Jonathan comes to us from the Chichester School District, so please feel free to welcome him to our Radnor High School family if you see him. Also, Fran Webb is our new security person. Fran comes to us with a great amount of school experience from the Perkiomen Valley School District. Her personality and experience will serve us well as we continue to strive to make this a safe and friendly building.
Attention Radnor High School students. Midterm exams are right around the corner, so make sure you're prepared. The midterms will take place on Wednesday, January 23rd through Friday, January 25th. On Wednesday, the English midterm will take place from 7:45 to 9:15, and math will be from 10 o'clock to 11:30. On Thursday, social studies will be from 7:45 to 9:15, and science will be from 10 o'clock to 11:30. Finally, the foreign language midterm will be on Friday from 7:45 to 9:15, and the business, art, or makeup midterm will be from 10 o'clock to 11:30. Good luck, Radnor students, and keep studying.
Radnor High School's High-Q team would like to invite everyone to attend the home High-Q meet on January 15th at 10 o'clock a.m. in the auditorium. High-Q is a highly competitive team of intelligent students who compete against other schools in tournaments, where students are asked a variety of questions on different subjects. Our team would really appreciate if you could come and cheer them on. This time, Radnor will be competing against Pencrest and Monsignor Bonner, and they're going to bring them down.
Radnor High School students, make sure that you've paid all your debts. According to policy, Radnor High School must withhold a student's report card and transcripts to colleges until financial obligations are satisfied. These debts include, but are not limited to, books, uniforms, money owed for LM t-shirts, elevator keys, and calculators. In addition to not receiving your report card when they're mailed on February 4th, if the debt is not resolved by March 3rd, 2008, you will not be permitted to participate in any sports or student activities until the debt is paid. To resolve the debt, either return the missing property or compensate the school for the missing or damaged items. In order to learn the exact nature of the debt, please call Ms. Sullivan at 610-293-0855, extension 3502.
Don't go away,
Because coming up,
Hello, and listen up to find out about the best restaurant in Philadelphia.
We're going to see some type of precipitation.
And I'll be back with my magical review of Enchanted.
Radnor High School Hall of Fame is currently accepting nominations for the class of 2008. If you have any nominees, anybody who's been out of Radnor High School for at least 4 years and has a great accomplishment, could be in high school or it could be outside of high school, please contact me, Skip Shoemaker. My email address is skip.shoemaker@rtsd.org. Phone number is 610-293-0855, extension 3524.
Welcome back to News Center.
We now go to Winston Hamill with his restaurant review. Winston?
Let's go!
Chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Yeah.
Chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup,
Yeah.
chicken noodle soup with
Yeah.
a soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup,
Chicken.
noodle soup,
Noodle.
chicken noodle soup
Soup.
with a soda on the side.
This week, I made it down to Center City to dine at one of the consistently best-rated restaurants in Philadelphia, Le Bec Fin. Our family friends had made reservations, so when we got there, the table was ready and waiting for us. The decor inside is classically rendered modern imperialist, with much gold leaf and beautifully upholstered chairs. The service is impeccable, with all the waiters wearing matching suits and unveiling the food at the same time beneath silver domes. The food itself is delicious. For my first course, I had tuna tartare with lychee sorbet, which was fantastically paired. In between courses, the chef had prepared foie gras in small glass cups, which was very flavorful and smooth. For my first entree, I had macadamia nut-encrusted grouper fillet with wild rice, which was delicious as well. For my second entree, I had lamb medallions with potatoes, which was hearty, artery-clogging, and fantastic. The cheese course was next, where I sampled a variety of soft cheeses selected by the head waiter. In between sweet and savory courses, mango and floral-smelling sorbet was served to neutralize the palate. After that, the legendary dessert cart made its way to our table, and I sampled around 5 desserts, all of which were amazing and very filling. It was quite a night. I definitely recommend going to Le Bec Fin. However, it is very expensive, so if you go, it should probably be for a special occasion or something along those lines. Also, making reservations is essential, as the restaurant is intimately sized, so plan ahead if you wish to go. Back to you.
Thanks, Winston. I'll be sure to check that out. Calling all Radnor High School students and parents, this year the International Exchange Program hopes to create a new event that will begin a long-standing tradition here at Radnor. We are organizing an event that highlights many different ethnic and cultural backgrounds that exist within our community. If you would like to be a driving force in making this happen, please email Jennifer O'Rourke at jennifer.o'rourke@rtsd.org. We are interested in creating both a student council to organize the event and a parent council. Interested parents should contact Jennifer as well. Please send emails of interest by January 30th, and please title the emails Exchange Program.
On Friday, January 4th, Radnor High School held a health fair in the Black Box Theater. The focus was to promote healthy lifestyles in 2008 through positive information provided to students and staff. This event was sponsored by the combined efforts of our Health and Physical Education Department and the Health Office. The fair featured nutrition information such as Think Your Drink, movement and exercise, healthy heart, skin, STDs, drug and alcohol, smoking and chewing tobacco, safe driving, bike safety, and ergonomics, to name a few. There was also a booth set up for cholesterol screening for adults only, which was free of charge. The fair proved to be highly successful and informative, and I got some free sunscreen. We thank all those involved in making this possible. Eric Greenscreen is now in with this week's movie review. Eric?
Thanks for tuning in as I look at Disney's new romantic and animated flick, Enchanted. In an animated fairy tale world, a young girl named Giselle, played by Amy Adams, meets and falls in love with the handsome prince of her dreams, who is played by James Marsden. News of this romance upsets the prince's mother, the evil queen, played by actress Susan Sarandon, who uses her black magic to send the girl hurtling out of the animated world into modern-day Manhattan. Now, the now real girl has to survive in New York City and find her way home again to her true love. Giselle is now adrift in a chaotic world, badly in need of enchantment. However, Giselle begins to fall in love with Grey's Anatomy star Patrick Dempsey, a charmingly flawed divorce lawyer who has come to her aid. Even though she is already promised to a perfect fairy tale prince back home, she has to wonder, can a storybook view of romance survive in the real world? I was very surprised when I saw this movie. It was clever, witty, funny, creative, and wonderfully done, while being fun for all ages, from 7 to 107. First, Bill Kelly, writer of Premonition, did a wonderful job with this screenplay. He successfully blends romance, comedy, animation, and symbolism. I also loved how this essentially mocked and poked fun at everything in classic animated Disney films, like cheesy songs, evil witches, the ditzy prince, the helpful animals, and the whole idea of fairy tale love. Next, James Marsden and Amy Adams did a fantastic job being the stereotypical prince and princess. All of their motions and actions were dead on to what you expect of an animated royalty. In fact, Amy Adams received a Golden Globe nomination 3 weeks ago for her great performance in this film. It was for Best Actress in Musical Comedy. Although the acting and writing was superb, the directing was nothing special, along with Patrick Dempsey and Susan Sarandon's okay performances. With this movie's fantastic writing, great acting, and average directing, I give this film 3.5 stars out of 4. This is Eric Green saying so long, farewell, and cut.
Thanks, Eric. Happy New Year from Radnor High School Music Department. The music staff is proud to announce that several of Radnor's instrumental students have made districts. The students who qualified for orchestra are Daniel Koo, Zach Alexander, Walter Fu, Hawaii Liu, Peter Wolpert, Hank Bao, and Hyung Suk Lee. The students who qualified for band are Sunil Tripathi, Hyung Suk Lee, and Melinda Wu. Please congratulate these students when you see them. They auditioned against 20 to 90 students respectively to earn their spots in the ensembles. The music department would also like to invite you out to the January 17th Pops concert at 7:30 p.m. As always, thank you for supporting students and the arts.
And now for some announcements from the middle school. December is a busy month at Radnor Middle School. On December 12th, approximately 500 gifts were delivered to Delaware County Children and Youth Services. On December 14th, Spirit Day arrived, the theme of which was Pajama Day, and many kids participated. The biggest thing that happens is door decorating. Although kids are not required to do this activity, most students and staff did it for holiday spirit. We now go to Mike Curbson, who has more on the gift-giving service project. Mike?
Hi, my name is Mike Curbson. I'm a member of the Student Council. Radnor Middle School students and staff have outdone themselves with their annual gift-giving drive. Over 500 gifts will be transported tomorrow to help others have a nice holiday. Here is Mrs. Anderson with two of her helpers, Dong and Roy.
While the high school students are busy studying, Radnor Middle School students will be joining hands to help others in our community on January 21st in honor of the Martin Luther King holiday. Students may choose from a menu of 1 to 3 hour volunteer activities at RMS or other sites in our area on that day. Parents of middle school students willing to chaperone in an activity, drive participants, or assist in any way may contact Sarah Locker at sslocher@verizon.net. If you are aware of any community needs, please contact Marianne McCarthy, extension 7133, or Nancy Zion, extension 6306, at Radnor Middle School. Please help to make this Radnor Middle School community project a success. We now go to Michaela Conley for her opinion segment. So, Michaela, how do things look today?
Recently coming back to school from Radnor's nearly 2-week winter break, Radnor High School students unfortunately did not have the option of slowly transitioning back into the school mode. With midterms taking place from January 23rd through the 25th, students are forced into accepting the reality of the inevitable test. Although it wasn't fun hearing some students inquiring about midterms the first day back from break, it's probably better to realize the tests are quickly approaching, rather than denying the upcoming exams. For all RHS students, though it may be a challenge, try to learn from past years of exam procrastination and be prepared. Don't deny the inevitable.
The Radnor Middle School Music Department is also in preparation for a big concert on January 24th. On that Thursday, the 6th grade orchestra, band, chorus, and handbells will perform selected songs. The concert begins at 7:30 p.m. and it is sure to be a great performance. Come out to support music at the middle school. We now go to our weather girl, Charlotte Dow. So Charlotte, what's the weather going to be this week?
Cheer. Rihanna. Good girl going bad. Take 3. Action.
When the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it.
Some snow, baby, coming our way. On Friday, we'll see some showers with a high of 50 and a low of 36. Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 42 and a low of 30. A mix of rain and snow is in store for Sunday, as well as a high of 34 and a low of 31. Finally, we'll see some clouds on Monday morning, which will be clearing up by the afternoon, with a high of 37 and a low of 28. That's all for this week. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Charlotte. Better get out my snow gear. Thanks go out to all parents and teachers who supported the Radnor Middle School's gift wrap sale. The Radnor Elementary School PTO earned approximately $6,700 from this fundraiser. Congratulations! Top prize winners for the highest individual total sales include first prize, Kay Mulligan, second prize, William Springer, third prize, Ava Neary, fourth prize, David Colleran, and fifth prize, Chris Winnick. Pizza parties were awarded to the 2 classrooms with the highest total sales. In first place, Miss Weinstein's kindergarten class, and in second place, Mrs. Wade's second grade class. A special thank you to Carol Lunger for helping during the sale. The PTO would like to thank everyone for all their support.
The next SAT 1 and SAT 2 test date will be Saturday, January 26th at Radnor High School. The regular registration deadline was December 26th. However, students have the option of being a standby candidate. Please see Mrs. Library and Guidance for more information. The next SAT test is March 1st, and the registration deadline is January 29th. This date is for SAT 1 only, and registration forms are in the guidance office. The Radnor CEEB number for online registration at www.collegeboard.com is 394133. Please note that Radnor High School is not a test center for this date. Students who are planning to take the March test are strongly encouraged to register as soon as possible in order to improve the chances of being assigned to the center of their choice for the test, since the Educational Testing Service does not guarantee a student's assignment to their first choice school. Students taking this test are reminded that they will need their registration forms, picture ID, and number 2 pencils. No student will be admitted without a picture ID. Well, that about wraps it up for this week's edition of News Center. For Winston, Eric, Michaela, Charlotte, Jackie, and all of us here at News Center, I'm Allie Wolfson.
And I'm Shobhan Rainan. See you next week.
Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy.